one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the FIU Panthers offense will go to work first. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive line who's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. FIU pushing tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19. First and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. He wants to throw it again. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might, and they're in for a touchdown.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. There he goes. Picks up the first down. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a Heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. FIU will line up to punt. Getting out. Here they come, and it's blocked. They'll scoop it up on the move.
What a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. You don't see this all the time, but when you do, it is such a momentum swing to block, punt, scoop, and score for a touchdown. What a job by the special teams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Bringing the heat. Pulls it in. It's McNeil. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Pressure coming. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Lets it fly on the move. Picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Leaves it with the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. It's Morris. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Owens. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll give it to him again. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jenkins. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Owens. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Panthers want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
The give to the right. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 6 over Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll go to the ground. Bulldozes his way through. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people